This small handheld chainsaw by Parkside is more dangerous than it looks, and I will tell you exactly why in this video. If I'd known how bad this was, I would never have purchased it, and I certainly would have took it back within the 29-day period that you have with Lidl's. The first thing I want to mention, which I have mentioned before, is getting the blade on is an absolute nightmare. Especially if you have problems with your hands, like if you're old, got arthritis or whatever, but you take that off. That spring system there is absolutely a terrible idea. It's much better to have the screw adjustment coming through the front, like I have on all my other chainsaws that I possess. I have never seen this system before, and it is absolutely dangerous. You can see the saw has been used by the sawdust in it, but terrible design. Absolutely. I'm surprised I haven't heard in the comments on the other video about people having accidents with this saw. In my opinion, it really is that bad. To get the blade on, like I've previously said, you've got to push down that way with an extremely sharp blade in your hand. The only way I've been doing it is using a piece of cloth or something, because the last thing I want to do is slip. And at the moment I've got feeling in my hands and I don't suffer from anything like arthritis. But if you're elderly, see what I mean? This is an absolute stupid design. You know, pushing down on a razor sharp blade to get a blade on. The other massive problem I have with this saw is no matter how much you tighten, obviously you don't want to over tighten that because you'll strip threads, but you've got to do it reasonably tight. And then after a while you do some cuts and your blade is just hanging like that, where it doesn't retension. So you've got to slacken this off. Again, mess about with the blade to try and get it to go back on. But I'll show you a couple of examples in a video when I've been using it. But like I said, 9 times out of 10 I use this saw, and I've used it for cutting pallet wood on a couple of branches off my trees. After a few cuts, my chain is like that, or actually the chain has actually come off a few times as well. You don't get that at all with the design when you've got the screw adjuster there. Pathetic design. All you got to do, and like I said, at the moment, because the saw is clean, it's easy, I just slacken that off and it'll retension. But when that is gunked up with sawdust, that just doesn't go back. So your only alternative is to wiggle this back and forth like that. Again, your hand could slip, or you got to take all this back off to clear all the sawdust out from inside there, because sometimes, in my case anyway, it's been so gunked up with sawdust that I can't do that. It just sticks. I know it's cheap. It's only, at the time when I bought this, it was £30. But like they say, you buy cheap, you buy twice. How slack has that chain become? And the chain tensioner don't even work. Unbelievable. Oh, there we go. It's sprung back now. That is just downright dangerous in my opinion. Anyway, it was only a short little video. I'll leave a link in the top corner there to the original video I posted a few months back. Please take a look at that. But like I said, dangerous design. It's an accident just waiting to happen. Anyway, if you got this far, please leave a like if you liked the video, or a dislike if you didn't. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.